In the meantime, Lagos has officially reclaimed its title as the heartbeat of African music with the vibrant kickoff of the 9th All-Africa Music Awards, popularly known as Afrima. The festivities began with an exclusive welcome nominees party at the residence of the British Deputy High Commissioner, bringing together diplomats, industry power players and nominees to celebrate the continent's rich musical heritage and growing global influence. Take a look.
The city of Lagos officially became the heartbeat of African music as the 9th All-Africa Music Awards, Afrima, commenced with a vibrant welcome soiree. The exclusive event, held at the residence of the British Deputy High Commissioner in Lagos, set the stage for a week-long celebration of the continent's rich musical heritage and creative talent. The soiree brought together an elite gathering of nominees from across the continent, diplomats, industry power players, and media practitioners. Against the backdrop of the Lagos night sky, the event served as a premium networking hub for stakeholders in the African creative economy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I really, very warmly welcome you here.
Welcoming guests to the residence, the British Deputy High Commissioner to Nigeria, Johnny Baxter, underscored the transformative power of the creative arts. He described the influence of music not just as entertainment, but as a primary binding force capable of uniting different cultures and nations across the world.
This is the first kind of partnership between the UK government and Afrima. An exciting moment as we celebrate our cultural diplomatic activity, Jollof and Tea, at the stall here, which brings together multiple cultural, artistic and diaspora links between the UK and Nigeria. But today we're here to talk about the power of music, building bridges across countries and communities and people. First, I'd like to pay homage to the many musical icons that have built those bridges that today's artists are able to cross. Their influences echoes through time, from the polyrhythms of Mamapino, the spiritual cadence of Makams, and the soul of Afrobeats, Highlight, Fuju, and many others. Those bridges are already incredibly strong between the UK and Nigeria and Africa as a whole. Just think of a fella who recorded one of his first albums in Abbey Road Studios, to Burna Boy's Wembley Stadium, where he was sold out over 60,000 tickets and became the first African artist to headline a major UK stadium.
Echoing these sentiments, the founder and executive president of Afrima, Mike Dada, noted that the 9th edition comes at a time when Africa is asserting its dominance on the global stage. He remarked that the continent is currently speaking a singular, harmonious language, the language of music.
Speaking the language of music brings about integration, connection, and unity. And that's first and foremost, when people are united and connected, development is given. And that's what we're trying to achieve with Afrima. And I think we're trying our best to do that. So, of course, over and above that, is to unapologetically impose African music to the global community. You understand? To say, this is our culture, this is who we are. And I'm glad that the world has accepted us. And what is left for us to sustain it, grow it into an economic powerhouse that can change the fortune of our people on the continent.
The atmosphere turned electric as several nominees took to the stage. The performances were a masterclass in versatility, featuring eclectic sounds that spanned from traditional rhythms to modern Afrofusion. The showcase highlighted the diverse genres that define the modern African soundscape, leaving guests in awe of the talent on display.
So Nigeria, Lagos are the major artists, is where the major and the African giants are born. you know, we're looking forward to collaborate with an amazing artist all over our country and all over Africa. So it brings us to the world, introduce us to the world. So we're exchanging cultures. And I think I'm from Ethiopia, so we don't have a lot of Ethiopian collaborating with a different African artist. I think it's because of our culture is a little bit different than what you guys know. So we have to blend it and, you know, create some fusion to, you know, make it listenable and some kind of like that.
On my side, there's nobody who gets me like you do,
La musique nigériane, aujourd'hui, on va dire que c'est la musique qui est au top.
Yeah, so of course, having this in Nigeria, with Nigerian music going all around the world, Afrobeat taking over, and African music in general, of course, we are really looking forward to have some collaboration here with some of the big names. We don't prefer one artist over another one, but we do listen to Nigerian music in Mauritania, and this is something that we are looking for. Definitely.
Jour avant la fin.
Among the high-profile guests was the veteran Congolese soukous legend Kofi Olumide. The music icon praised Afrima for its consistency and hailed music as the most potent tool available to build a new Africa characterized by innovation and peace.
I believe in African music. Today we have young musicians, very, very good, very talented, and I'm sure that African music will definitely be the first and number one in the world.
The 9th Africa festivities will continue throughout the week in Lagos, featuring the Africa Music Business Summit and the Music Village Concert, culminating in the Grand Awards ceremony on Sunday, January 11.
Hey, Afrima! Thank you.